Episode 58 of Series 6 of Master League Story Mode. We're ready for a bit of late night Saturday live action. Very, very excited to get going today as we get back into the Copa Libertadores. And a huge, huge matchup. And this stream isn't working again. Is it working? What is happening here? Well, the defining feature of the live streams recently have been that they just haven't worked. And this seems to be one of those as well. Is it working now? Oh, we are working. Okay. Good start. Solid start there. I can't even see this live stream though. Anyway, well, if you haven't caught the intro, it's episode 58 of Series 6. But I can't even see this stream. This does not bode well. I'm trying to see my own stream on my own channel so I can read the comments. That's pretty basic, isn't it? There's some people here. There it is. There it is. Well, as you can see, my attempts to get the internet working may or may not be working. But there we are. Right. Welcome again to episode 58 of Series 6 of Master League Story Mode. And as the title will say, we are making our way back into the Copa Libertadores to take on reigning Serie A champions Corinthians. Absolutely massive one to start this episode off. I need to be ready to go straight out of the blocks. Matios, welcome aboard. Vamos Macaca. Vamos Macaca indeed. Panda, Untonich Tuber, and Yusuf, welcome aboard as well. This is going to be a tricky one, lads. I can feel it in my bones. We're taking on, although they've started the season really badly, they're in 10th. We're taking on the reigning Serie A champions. This doesn't get any more difficult than this. In fact, I think this is probably the hardest possible draw we could have got. Let's take a look and remind ourselves of what the Copa Libertadores looks like at the moment. Solo, Dankus, welcome aboard. So knockout phases. Obviously, we sailed through the group. Yeah, I mean, Corinthians probably, you'd say, the most difficult side there. Arguably. I don't even think that's a particularly big argument there. Independiente, a difficult side. Boca, not really sure how good they are anymore, but they're probably good. River Plate, well, they spanked us, given a second opportunity. So that is a, it's a difficult one. But I think Internacional is certainly up there. Definitely going to be a really tricky game. Let me see. What was I going to do before we got going for this one? Ah, yes. I found another good linked player, a good linked team. We can go and have a look in the transfers. So whilst I was just taking a little look through Marillison's Instagram account, as you do, saw a picture of him when he was at Ponte Preta, alongside Brazil legend Luis Fabiano. Yep, he was certainly really good in PES once upon a time. He started his career at Ponte Preta. I would say he probably is Ponte Preta's most famous son. I don't think that's a exaggeration at all. Team Trophy, welcome aboard. First time catching a live stream, good stuff. Vamos Macaca, yes, come on, let's do this. Massive game. We need all the support we can get for this first one against Corinthians. Lord Panda, how is your favourite player? Who is my favourite player? What, in this series or in general? Let me know. I'll have a think. So, Luis Fabiano, ex-Ponte Preta player. I think he would have some links that Zico could use. I'm sure they would have chatted. And 3 teams that he played for. That we'll just have a quick look now as people start to turn up. I want the biggest support possible for this massive game to start the episode. One of them is Rennes? Ron. Anyway, Ron. So let's take a look. 79 is probably the highest we can go. We'd be looking for someone with a low release fee, really, to try and get anything done here. 22-year-old, classic number 10. It's pretty decent. Pretty decent. Bit weak. I mean, ultimately, probably going to be a struggle to sign any of these. Or if they had a release fee around the 75, then we could probably go for that. Brad Chad, hey, welcome aboard. And Matteo Siggy, this series is obviously better than Luis Fabiano. I think they're probably pretty similar, aren't they? Not a lot in there. Another team that he played for was Sevilla. Let's have a look. See if there's anything in there. I mean, we do need just a random low release fee. Does Dan any chance here? Oof, the experienced Eva Beniga. He has Being a player that I've certainly enjoyed playing with in the past in Master League. I don't think he's quite right for us now. The Argentinian could be maybe tempted back to South America, but it's probably not the one for us. Lucas Vasquez, he's a good player. De Jong up top, be interesting. Probably not the right one. Lord Panda, you want to know who my favourite player in this series is? It's hard to look further than Ziggy, isn't it, really? I've got a real soft spot for Abner, which is probably why he's still in the side, probably why we keep going with him, despite the fact that he's maybe not quite lived up to his early promise. I do like Ibanez's quality, and Quidzy as well. You can't deny Quidzy. And Asano. There's some good a lot of good players this year. It's a good mix. It's a team that I really like. Final team that Luis Fabiano played for was Porto. Let's take a look at this. Eli, welcome aboard. Let's take a look. What have they got in here? Again, it's very unlikely. Very unlikely. Diaz. Very cheap 34-year-old Spanish centre-back there. Oh, that's market value. Looking at release fees here. Uribe, box-to-box. Zeluiz. Tiquinho Suarez, that's a good name. He's pretty decent. Oh, he's powerful. Look at this lad. How old is he? 30 years old. Oof. It's all yellow all the way down. But wow, he would be pretty decent. I wonder if they'd let him go out on loan. Not getting any better. It's not going to happen, is it? I don't know why we're wasting our time here. Just sort of trying to put off this first game, really, because I'm a little bit worried. Let's remind ourselves just quickly of where we are in terms of negotiations. We've had a bid in for Asano. He's not going anywhere. The famous baby is going somewhere. He's only on 997 salary, so we're not going to get much back there. And it's just occurred to me, we've only got 3 million salary budget to work with. It's going to be tricky. Scout has some stuff for us. Nixon, welcome aboard. Oh, team trophy. You signed Yuri Alberto, and he's a beast. Insane goal per shot ratio. Yeah, we do really want him. An attacking midfielder is our priority, though, at the moment. But we would really like him. But yeah, that 3 million salary budget is starting to concern me a little bit here. Being as we need 3.5 just for Everton. Who I think we probably have to sign at 24 mil for Everton Ribeiro. He's a great all-rounder. Not getting any younger. But he's, yeah, he would certainly be an improvement over Jimmy Quids. Yeah, we've got to sign Yuri Alberto. Demarius, what team do I support in real life? I am an Arsenal fan. It's sort of, it seems so long ago that I cared about real life football, but when I did, that was who I supported. For better or for worse, I would still do support. But we would love, we just need to find 95 mil. Where is that going to come from? It's not coming from anywhere. Market value. Sell MJ. He's worth 66. I would listen to offers for MJ. I have to say. Who would you sell out of MJ? I mean Tavares. It's worth 40 million. We don't have much in the way of saleable assets at the moment. MJ is the one though, isn't he? Should we just transfer list him? Why not? It never seems to make any big effects to their happiness or anything like that, so we'll give it a go. Right, I think I've messed around just about long enough now. I think we should get into this. We do have some stuff to look at first. Got some fatigued players who've been offered a job. The monthly reports there to look at. Best 11 is there. Abner is now defensive fullback. Good. Hopefully you can improve there. Our regen Alan Hutton's doing nicely. He's up to 71. Ibanez +2 to 77. Liking that. Liking that. Takuma Sano's had a bid. Yeah, a lot going on here. And Vinicius, yeah, sell Vinicius, did we? I think he's already transfer listed, I'm sure he is. Surprisingly not worth that much. Yeah, he's transfer listed already. Yes, we would definitely rather see him go. There's no doubt about that. Right. What are we doing? Yeah, quick look, I suppose. Our monthly report. See how we got on. Crow, welcome aboard, mate. See how we did in May. 8 goals for Ziggy. 8 goals in 8 games. Boom. I mean, we did record 2 losses during that period. A very, very busy month. Very busy month. Am I still taking suggestions on number 10s? Absolutely. If it's not a scouted player, though, it's going to be a real difficult one for us, I imagine. But, yeah, it would be tricky. MJ Asano with 2 goals and 1. I mean, 3 assists for MJ is okay. Really looking forward to bringing Everton Ribeiro in. 49% possession in the month. That's not really our brand of football, is it? Ziggy, though, with an insane conversion rate this month. 47% success rate. 8 goals off 17 attempts. 17 attempts in 8 games. It's just over 2 attempts a game. No, that's not right. Less than 2 attempts a game. But a goal again. I mean, that's, yeah, amazing. Ibanez dominating there. In the air, on the floor. Incredible defender. And Campuzano, good dribbling. Campuzano bossing it, really. MJ getting a lot of the ball, not doing a lot with it. Crow suggesting Carlos Eduardo plays at Al Ali. We'll have a look. Actually, I'll tell you what we do need to do as well in the advanced search. Just check that we're not missing. It probably won't come. They probably won't appear till the next window, but just check the old free transfers. No, that won't have changed yet, will it? So who are we looking at? Who are we looking at? Carlos Eduardo. I'll check him out. There he is, great goalkeeper. Presume it's not him. Here he is, 32-year-old. Yes. Yeah, looks good. Similar sort of stats to Quidzy though. Everton Ribeiro is certainly the better player. I'm going to pass on that, Crow, but I like it. I like the suggestion. Not averse to going for an older player at all. Davidson, welcome aboard. Enrique, welcome. Welcome aboard. So, let's do this. Nick J, first time here for a live stream. Can you check Carrascal? Carrascal? Crow, that could be a cheap option. Yeah, we don't really need a cheap... Well, we sort of do need a cheap option. We need a cheap, good centre-forward to sign. We'd love to be able to sign Yuri Alberto and Everton Ribeiro. That would be an incredible window. But the problem we've got at the moment might actually be salary budget. We've got 3 million in the salary budget. Let's just check we've got the budget settings. The budget settings right. Because we need to build that salary budget back up. Yeah, we need to change that. That needs to change. That needed to change a long time ago. Right. Let's see now. Let's get into it, shall we? While we're here. Let's make these changes. Do you know Robinho? If we do need to recoup some much needed salary, that's the one to take it from. Could he be released? Could he be sold? Have we transfer listed him? Yeah, Solo, I agree, he is a pest. You know, if we had to bring in Everton Ribeiro, if we had to let him go, I wouldn't be that sad. I can't imagine anyone's going to want to buy him. But worth putting there anyway. Worth a go. Right. Fun's over. Now the serious business begins. This is an absolutely colossal one. One that I have a horrible feeling is going to be an absolute battle to the death. Let's take a look at the sides. I'm starting Takuma Asano over Macacaroni up top. I just find him more dependable. In big games like this, you need a dependable man. MJ on a blue, that's all good. Abner Tavares, that's a decision to be made. There's a decision to be made there. Oh, this is such a... I completely agree, Enrique. This is an absolutely huge game. We need really to start conservatively. We don't want to be giving anything away. Shall we go? We don't often do this. I'm going to do something a little bit crazy here. I'm going to play essentially 3 centre mids. Just so we don't get overrun in midfield. MJ's going to do the work there. And then Asano Ziggy up top, obviously. Ivan continuing his dramatic improvement. That's good to see. We'll have Roni and Rubinho on the bench on greens. I like that, but I'm thinking keep it solid today. We don't want them scoring multiple goals. We can afford 1 goal conceded, but we can't have any more than that. Corinthians, yeah, well, they won the league last season with this side, so, you know, there's quality in there. That's a good point, actually, Crow. Good shout. Well, no, play MJ on the left. No, because I want the attacking midfielder to be in the centre. Campuzano's essentially going to play as a sort of left-sided midfielder. I don't want him getting too far forward. Maybe Thiago should play there because he's left-footed. That makes a little bit more sense. A little bit more sense. Right. Let's get into it. Come on then. Come on then. It's just a short trip for the lads from Corinthians, from the city of Sao Paulo. That's what made it so cruel as well to lose to them last season. One of the closest sides to us, only 67 miles north of Campinas in the city of Sao Paulo. A side that Ponte Preta will have played countless thousands of times. Let's have a little sip of whiskey there just to calm the nerves. Can we get the win here against this massive side? Let's get into it. Anticlimax. Let's get into it. Oh, should we wear the throwback? No, I think we'll stick with the white. Stick with the home kit. Let's go. Come on. We need all of your positive vibes in the chat. And I need to concentrate here. If the stream goes down, I'm not going to say anything. If the stream goes down, which it probably will do, just refresh. That seemed to work last time. When it did go down, it didn't go down for too long. So, if there is an RIP, I'm going to ignore it. Phil Single Malt, of course. Do I not sound like the sort of man who would only drink the finest of whiskey? In fact, I can't remember what it is. It's not that great one. It's a Jura, I think. It's alright. It's not my favourite. Right, we need the dub here. Need the dub badly. Luis Fernando coming back in to throw his weight around in midfield. Asano in today, in front of the home fans. Huge atmosphere here. An absolutely colossal Copa Libertadores game against a local rival. Doesn't get much more exciting than this. It's like Arsenal-Chelsea in the Europa League final. Just a few minutes down the road, we're playing in an international competition. That didn't end that well, actually, as far as I'm concerned. So this also may be tricky. If the Wi-Fi goes down, we score. That seems to be the way. So we might need that. Matt, welcome aboard. You're here just in time. We need the good vibes, mate. We need the good vibes. We're taking on the reigning champions. The Copa Libertadores. What is this? 6th one? I don't know. Not the quarterfinals. One before the quarterfinals. We've got to keep it tight. That's why I brought Fernando in. We'll still go attacking because that is the only way we know to play. We have changed things around a bit today. Jimmy Coyds on the bench. MJ starting in the centre. It's unconventional from Zico. We could be living to regret that. But I'm willing to take a slight risk here for the game plan. Marcino inside to Campuzano. He's been playing brilliantly recently. Sogamaya, don't let him do that to you, mate. Luis Fernando. A little bit underbalanced there. Luis Fernando likes to hunt at the centre of the park. Loves a strong shoulder. Sogamaya, you've got to be winning those headers, mate. This is the biggest game of your career. Probably not. It's a very big game. So out to Ramiro. Abner, stick with him. Stick with him! It's got away from you there. Ramiro into a good position. A looping crosshair. The headmaster should get to it, and he does. Campuzano, that was risky. And they keep possession here. The away side looking stronger in this opening 5 minutes. It's out into Clayson. Campuzano, that's it. And a big game from him today. Whoa, my bloody hell. Gabriel, underrated footballing centre-back. Oh, that's lovely work there from Thiago Maia to find Abner. Early ball looking for Asano. Not the right spot. Not the right spot even. Thiago Maia flicks it back to Campuzano. Lovely ball across the box into Marcinho. MJ allowed to turn. Mauro Jr. with the effort. Comes off the private parts of Takuma Asano there. There's a lot of space there for MJ to work with. He has got that curling shot in his locker. Ah, lovely work there. A big game from MJ today. Given him the starring role, that central attacking midfielder position. Ibanez has had to come out here to deal with Vital. Good footwork from the Corinthians man. Ibanez. Ah, lovely work there. The headmaster. Oh, and MJ. That's gorgeous. That's what we need. Off you go, Abner. Off you go. Fernando. Back into Thiago Maia. Playing a slightly different position today. Asano. Marillison. Nice idea. Oh, MJ, great foot in. And Asano will get to it. Sees MJ. Oh, sees Marillison. That's beautiful. The 1-2 is on. Oh, Marillison. Working in a very confined space there. Almost does really well. That's well controlled. Lovely. A ripple of applause from the home fans. Starting to play our football here. No, that's basic. He's offside. Lucky. Come on. Good spell of possession there. A little bit weak there. High ball for Ibanez to deal with. But Gustavo under a good deal of pressure. Now Fernando. Thiago Maia drops the shoulder. It's a good ball. Marison's there. Finds Mauro Jr. Takuma Asano. Oh, Gusto does really well. Very strong 50-50 challenge there from the Corinthians man. Oh! A little bit more of a deft touch there and he would have been in. Gabriel commits high there. Clayson looks to take on Marcinho. Does really well. Not just a pretty face and a crosser of delightful balls. He's steaming forward now. For the ball over the top for Ziggy. Oh, Gil had to deal with that. MJ closing. Got him under pressure here. Need to make this count with a goal. Now Gil forced across his box. Cross Augusto now. Pressure's starting to get to me here. Sweaty hands are happening. It's very hot. Is it hot where you are? It's very hot. Also, my neck hurts. Little aside, nothing to do with the heat. I fell asleep on the sofa watching Tom and Jerry with my daughter today, which was lovely. But I fell asleep a little bit wrong, you know what I mean? Asano now, because he's got the pace to beat Vital. Just telegraphed that a little bit too much. Marlon now. Oh, Marillison closing the angles. Great pressure. The Zico press. Keeping him honest here. Marcinho into Campuzano. Rolls it across to Thiago Maia. Now Takuma Asano. Good pace. Marlon, they're so strong defensively. As soon as we get anywhere near their edge of their box, they just collapse on us. They've got some really, really good defenders. And they've played that out very confidently from the back. We're going to need a different tactic here. So Gustavo. Oh, that should be far enough out not to be an issue if they don't take it quickly. I say that. We've been caught out before. Urso. Oh, thank God. Oh, no. No. Ramiro. Wide. First shot of the game. I think 34 minutes in, it has been a very tight, clenching as tight as my buttocks this game has been. It's fine, though. That's what we wanted. That's why we brought in Luis Fernando. Keep it tight. Keep the score as it is. Thiago Maia underhits that back heel slightly. Abner looking to square up against Ramiro, and then he presses the pace button, turns it all the way up to 11 as he streaks forward. A looping cross is not really any issue there for Casio. Could have the number of that right back there. Certainly dominant. Oh, Gabby. Good header. Field ball. Thiago Maia will cut it out. 39 minutes on the clock here in Campinas. I feel like the fans would be fairly happy with our performance so far. If we could find a little something before the break. MJ caught far too easily in possession there. The centre forward found his way back. This is as difficult a game as I thought it would be. We've managed to reduce him to only one chance so far. But here's a huge one for Clayson. Lovely ball. Gustavo at the near post. Oh, he's the danger man there. And that was a big opportunity. Despite us having the possession, it has been the reigning Serie A champions who had the chances in this one. I think we're looking nervous, I have to say. Let's not forget, this is our first time at the top table of South American football. Oh, that's over here to miss hit badly there. A simple pass. A simple 1-2. Not a great half. Not a great half, really. Not a great half in any way. In fact, we have had the one shot on target. It's Corinthians for me, who look the better side. Well, we've got Roney on the bench. We've got Robinho on the bench. We could bring Jimmy Quids into the midfield. I think we stick with this tactic, though. It's not like us to sit back, but we don't want to give away an away goal. That is crucial. If things stay as they are, they're yet to have a shot on target. Could still get something from this. But we stick to the game plan. What do we think, chat? Stick to the game plan. Or go balls out. Take Fernando off. MJ, well won. Oh, somehow dances away there. And then turns on the after boosters. The after boosters? What the fuck is that? Ziggy. Oh, into trouble. Oh, Ibanez. MJ there. Should have done much better. Did really well. There's Fernando over the top looking for Abner. Oh, very nearly takes it down. Oh, Urso. And Luis Fernando coming in like a freight train behind him there. Made the right choice to get rid of that quickly. It's a nothing ball through there, and Campuzano can pick it up. That's nice. Thiago Maia inside to Luis Fernando. Back to MJ. To Campuzano. Fernando now. It's all a little bit too cautious here. Luis Fernando gives it away. And very quickly wins it back. Oh, no. Right. We did well there. We got into a good position and then we bottled it. MJ, clever little flick into Takuma Asano. He flicks it over the top looking for Marcinho. It's a classic Takuma Asano pass. Marcinho's ball in, will find no one. Campuzano, edge of the box. Looks to just scoop one into Marilison's path. It's a nice idea. Abner can get to it and we'll keep it moving here. Campuzano, that's nice. Asano will find MJ. Ah, they are defending like a pack of rabid dogs. Every time we get the ball anywhere near them, Ramiro fancies himself against Abner. You'd be misinformed, mate. That is not on. Luis Fernando. A lot of work for Abner to do there. Hour mark. Abner does well. Madison gets there. Sano turns. MJ is there. It's a good ball. Just couldn't get to it. Just couldn't get to it. I don't know why Luis Fernando starts all the way up there from goal kicks. Get back there. Good meathead. Oh, that's poor. Right, subs, maybe. Stick to our guns. Campuzano, that's a lovely touch. Allison turns. Just to cock and pull the trigger there. Oh, Gabby needs to do better than that. Well, we're not allowing anything. That's a good ball. Where the fuck is Abner? I know Marcinho even. Oh, he's not going to get to that. Danger here. Big danger. Not if Abner has anything to do about it. Wins it back really well. He can drive forward now. Options left and right. Still Abner. Asano. No, that wasn't the ball. Ah. There was a layoff then into MJ. It was on. Abner. Playing at his physical best today. Crucially as well, as we've needed it. It's a good ball into MJ. Needs to get more involved here. MJ, that's nice. Thiago Maia now. Ball into Ziggy. Looking for Takuma Asano. Oh, every time we get it near the box, it's just like running into a patch of treacle. Marcinho just about finds MJ. MJ trying to force his way through here. We need to go wide. Abner. Back to Luis Fernando. Marlison. Oh, good looking ball that into Abner. Luis Fernando now. Back to Ziggy. Ziggy! Oh, you've got to be kidding me. No! You'd have bet your house on that. You'd have bet your house on that 77th minute as well. Patient build-up from Ponte Preta. Had to finish there. Luis Fernando involved. Oh, why you do this to us? Why? Yeah, well, I think we either piss or get off the pot here. Let's bring in Quidzy. And let's bring in Roney. And let's bring in... I mean, Robinho's done nothing for us. I'm going to keep Abner in because he's having an absolute beast of a game. Or maybe give Vinicius or Robinho a run out. But Roney, Real could have easily started this game. So good to give them 15. Slight change to the plan here. Again, Luis Fernando, what the fuck are you doing there? It's gone out, ref. Good pressure. Good pressure. Get across. Gustavo, that's out. If we don't get a goal, really, I feel like we might actually regret this. Roney, that's a back heel for your first touch. I don't hate it. That's a good ball. That's well cut out. Thiago Maia into Marcinho, showing signs of fatigue there. But he'll canter forward now. All over the top, looking for Ziggy. Gill is there. Had to get to that. And they'll play it out from the back here. Go on, Roney. Yeah, you're right. You are right, Crow. We didn't change that back. Good shout. Very good shout. Oh, it's going to be 0-0. I suppose that's what we want. The game plan was 0-0. Well, the game plan was win, obviously. Oh, Roney. Keeping them honest in these final moments. Oh, no. Abner tired. Can he get back with Ramiro one last time in this game? Ramiro does well. That's a really good ball in. Quidzy is there. It's a good effort, but wide. Oh, my God. Second leg's going to be a really tough... Yeah, I mean, second leg is going to be tough. Maybe we've gone with the wrong tactics here, Enrique. Maybe we should have used the Majestoso magic to try and get early goals against them. Marcinho allowed to run forward here. Ball inside to Madison. Back out to Marcinho, looking for Roney in the box. It's a nice idea. We have another opportunity here. Ah, Nolan did really well. They've defended calmly and strongly throughout the whole game. I don't think either side will be particularly annoyed about this result. I'm always more of a fan of trying to avoid the away goals. But yeah, we've got a huge, huge task ahead of us. Huge task. But it's fine. It's fine. We'll take it. Only one shot though. No shots in that second half. 7 for their centre-back. I mean, that says a lot about this game. 5.5s for Asano and Marison, who couldn't do anything, to be fair to them. Really difficult. But Ziggy's big miss. That was a potential turning point in this tie. Well, we move forward. We look to the future. I don't think we'll play the second leg in this episode. I think we'll probably have 2 league games now to finish this episode off, but we need to keep winning in the league. Yeah, it's a long way off by the looks of it. And it was a defensive masterclass from Corinthians, who we will not play until... Bloody hell. Got about 8 games in between and most of the transfer window. Next episode is going to be the transfer window. Definitely. Everton Ribeiro and Yuri Alberto coming in. That's the plan. I don't know how we're going to do it, but that is the plan. So let's get into it. Smash straight into it as we take a trip to Bahia. Where is that then? I have no information on Bahia. Enrique, someone? Where are we going? Where are we headed? Where is Bahia? I think that is the name of the city. Might be wrong. I don't know where they are. Yeah, if we get both, we'll wreck the league. Completely agree. Completely agree. We will smash things up with Alberto and Everton Ribeiro. Oh, Campazano not up for this one. Quincy at centre mid. No. It's going to be Fernando back in. 2 starts for him in a row. Sano for Roni. Still not seen enough for Roni from me. Abner with the blue arrow today. After a really good performance in the last game. Ziggy on a blue, Quincy on a blue, liking the look of that. Solo, famous 5-2 comeback. Oh, I think I remember that, yeah. I do remember that. I think Bahia were in Serie B. Maybe? Or did they get relegated last season? Can't remember. Got a decent front line, 73 rated striker. But that midfield looks paper thin. Should be okay here. Calls a play MJ creatively. I mean, this is, I think, his best position here. I don't know. He's sort of a winger / playmaker. Quincy is the playmaker. 76-75. I mean, MJ's passing just isn't good enough for me for that number 10 role. Which is why I think Everton Ribeiro will be quality there. Oh, Phil. I think you need a better main striker. Right. Well, I appreciate you saying that. Because he's about to make you look very foolish. As he always does when anyone doubts him. Kakarot, welcome aboard. 2nd match. Yeah, sorry, mate. I had some trouble getting on YouTube. Oh, was that you or me? I did have some trouble getting the stream started. We haven't had I don't think we've dropped out since we started the stream. But yeah, I couldn't get it up straight away. I think there might have been 2 links, weirdly. Fucking hell, this streaming thing's stressful. But yeah, we drew the first game of the episode. Big game. Crow, isn't Matthias a central mid? What's the issue with him? I just don't like playing players at all who we know are leaving. I feel like it's a waste of potential improvements to ones who are staying. And Campazano, who, well, I mean, Luis Fernando isn't going to get any better. But yeah, I don't know. We probably should play him. Igor as well. Why didn't we start Igor? We should have started Igor. I keep forgetting about him because they changed his bloody name to Igor Enrique. Not a massive change, I admit, but it just seems to... I seem to be blind to him. He's a club legend, anyway. Let's do this. Let's get the win. Let's come back. Let's let our hair down now. We played a defensive game against a defensive side. Came away with, unsurprisingly, a 0-0. Now against a beatable team in a league that we are the aggressors. He's come away with a lot of goals today. MJ back out onto this left-hand side. Everyone across, everyone across. Yes, Thiago, lovely work. Great hustle. Oh, really good hustle there from Antonio as well. Bloody hell. We got counter hustled there. Abner, yes. Abner, you absolute animal. And now he's away. You're a left back, mate. He doesn't give a shit. Asano, no. Abner's still there, though. Little flick round the corner into Takuma Asano. Gets his head up. Ziggy near post. Ooh, the looper. The looper. Almost. Testing the keeper there. Cassiano. Come on. Who's going to get that? No one? Luca allowed to turn back inside. Nalini now. Abner again. Yes. You know where he's going. See you later, Dimitri. You're going to have to be quicker than that, mate. Ziggy's pulled wide. Abner continues his marauding run from the back. Into the box, across looking for Asano. Abner is out for blood today. I'm loving it. Looks like we're out for blood as a team as well. No let-off here. Oh, he's done well to find a way out there. Ronaldo inside. Luca. Ibanez solid. Oh, no, 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 no. Oof. Not so solid. Marcinho looks up. That's gorgeous. Now Abner. No real options but to go into MLSM there. Ah. MJ will get to it. No. Oh, we're dominating them. We just need to turn this into chances. MJ wide to Marcinho. Little nod back into Quidzi. Oh, MJ again. Oh, watch him. Watch him. Watch him again. Ivan's off his line. Easy. Oh, dearie me. Looking a little bit too relaxed now. Oh, what are you doing there, Ibanez? Ibanez! Right, okay. We're being a bit silly now. Started strongly. Now we're giving them chances. Right. Back to the drawing board here, mate. Zico's going to be mental. He's going to be fuming with anger. A crazy 10 minutes there. And we are not looking like a cohesive unit at all. Ibanez looking far too relaxed. That's not the ball. That wasn't the ball! Did feel like there was a goal coming. Did feel like it. Did feel like it. Fucking hell. Where are you going there? Where are you going, Gabby? No, it was Ibanez again. Ibanez having a shocker. Deary me. Bad to worse here. Ponte Preta. MJ steps inside. Just too easy. Too easy. Bahia now. The aggressor. That's a good little touch there away from Ibanez. Oh, and he's through again here. Lucca. Gabriel across. Senior back to Thiago Maya. Can't win it back. Antonio. Luis Fernando steams through. Ball is on here to Ziggy. Finds Takuma Asano. He's through on goal here. Takuma Asano. Low effort. Wide. Bloody hell. We've had better games. And that was an opportunity. MJ closing. Got to get that right there. Oh, he's done really well. Captain there. Great touch. Oh, the 1-2 is doing us here. Parabia. There's Fernando steaming back. Parabia will get to this though. Abner gets a touch to it. Keep it in, Ibanez. Oh, that's a dangerous ball. And pointless. Ibanez. A liability today, but Luis Fernando again looking really good. Two options here. You'll go Asano. No, no. Just need a little tap into space there. You'd think the amount of games these two have played together, they would have had the awareness, the unspoken. But it wasn't there. Quidzi into MJ. Marison, Sano. Can they link up this time? Oh, Ziggy! Oh! We're probing here, but we really could do with a goal before the half. We certainly cannot come away with anything less than 3 points against this side. Bloody hell. Oh my god. Ah! It's just not falling. Oh, good tackle. Asano. A half nearly up here. Ah, Quincy. Even in his younger days when they got to that one. Oh, that's all my fault. That's all my fault. Shit! That was just poor defending. That was poor defending. A poor switch here. Ibanez sliding in. I thought that was going to block the pass, and then he became out of position. And that's 2 goals conceded in the first half here. It's just not good enough against a team of this quality. MJ. Flick into Ziggy. Pulls it up well. It's a clever ball to find Abner. Oh, Parabia does really well. Oh, Ziggy. Quidzy. Come on. Fucking shit. Right, no celebrations. Nope, nope, nope. Let's get back in. There's a lovely ball into space for Abner there. Poor clearance. Quidzy curls it. Lovely work, but no more than, well, probably more than we deserved, actually. Probably more than we deserved. Yeah, Luis Fernando to blame there. The comeback is needed. In our possession, we've had less shots. A rare Quidzy goal is the only thing that gives us a little bit of hope here. Maybe time to bring Robinho in a little bit earlier in this one. Oh my god. Awful. Ibanez, good interception. MJ finds Quidzy. Quidzy, nice. Luis Fernando's made the run. That's not really the man we want making those forward runs. I think he's got to come off, hasn't he? It's been a bit of a liability on the ball. Oh, that's close. Marco Antonio allowed to turn. I feel like we're missing Campazano in the midfield. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Right. Can do here. Binho's DMF. Binho central midfielder. Binho there. 3 attacking mids. Binho central midfielder, why not? I'll give it a go. Just want to get Robinho on the pitch. Probably the wrong way around to do it. Let's go Quidzy a little bit further back. Robinho in the hole. Yeah. We've got to get the points here. It's looped in. Ibanez shouldn't have any problems dealing with that. It's going to fall kindly to Dimitri. Going to get a shot in. Robinho's first introduction to the game is to get the block in. And Parabia was out there. Parabia turns in well. And we can bowl this one out. Finds Thiago Maia. Up to Marcinho. Loads of options ahead of him. One of them is Maradison making a good run. Just to turn and find MJ. A difficult pass. Janino does well. Coolly finds a way out from the back. I can feel they're going to frustrate us here. That's a really good ball. Everybody's there though. Nyman bowls it out into Abner. Oh, Abner. Oh, bloody hell. Ronaldo with the shoulder of steel. Shrugging off even the powerful Brazilian Roberto Carlos. Van. Oh, Robinho's so close to winning that back. Oh. They're dicing with danger here, but getting away with it. Gilberto turns his man really well. Ibanez can't get any joy from Lucca. Marcinho and Quidzy, can they win it back? Yes, they can. Harrison back to Robinho. Robinho keeps it moving. Abner now wide to Mara Jr. Just the returning central midfielder. Runs into our path there. Marcinho, good pressure. They'll take the sting out of that little flurry of possession. Some possession of their own here. Looping ball should be easily dealt with. Real into Marcinho. Back inside to Quidzy. He's on a blue arrow today. Oh! The casualist of touches there away from his man. Marcinho, lovely ball in, looking for Asano. Defender does excellently to deal with that. And they'll pass it very coolly along the back line. 67 on the clock. We need something soon. There's loads of space out wide for their man. We deal with it well. Ah, it's not the ball. Oh, get away with that. MJ, lovely. Into Thiago Maia. Where are you going, MJ? Fabinho. Harrison. Ah, too predictable. We're doing the same fucking thing every time. It's not working. Oh, we're in trouble here. In trouble here. Oh, Thiago Maia does really well to get back. It's a ball, Ivan. I think he's on a fucking blue arrow today. Let's get him involved. Abner into Thiago Maia. Oh, lovely ball into MJ. Ah, just tried a crafty little through ball there. Didn't quite pull it off. Yeah, looking good in possession. And that is probably... Oh! Didn't expect that. Sane ball over the top, looking for Ziggy again. Come on. 15 minutes left. Have we scored yet? Quidzy. Oh, looks to go cross field. Oh my god. Get out the bloody way. Abner. MJ. No. Passing's just not hitting its mark tonight. So many stray passes. I've only myself to blame, but I've got him penned in here. Let's get this right. No, 10 minutes left. Ah! We haven't even had any fucking chances. Oh, this is bad. Abner out of position. Melini now. Keep it in. Thiago Maia. Across to Quidzy. There's a load of space out here for Marcinho to run into. He'll step inside. Ziggy's made a good run. That's classic Ziggy there. The right foot is a good one. Oh, another chance there missed by Ziggy. Late in the game, he did really well. Oh, watch him. Watch him there, Gabby. Yes. Abner, a hopeful ball. Ziggy will chase, but that's going to be full time here. A draw. Damn it. Stream goes down. Ziggy scores. And we disappoint. That seems to be pretty much the way things are going in recent streams. I don't know what it is. I don't know why the streams drop out like that, just for a little bit. It's not a full drop out. It's just enough. But Morrison is the lag king. And we get another goal. Yeah, I just don't know. I just don't know what to do. I've moved the router. Done all the things that I wanted to do. It's not helped. Right, final game. Let's get a win. We can't have a winless stream. Flamingo top of the league. They're doing pretty well. Very similar stats to us. Scored more goals. Conceded the same. And a 4 for MJ. That is truly terrible. If MJ leaves, maybe we're not too fussed. Has he done anything good? I can't remember. It really wouldn't be too fussed if someone was interested in him. And you'd think they would be. Let's do it. Final game. Gremio at the Majestoso. Yeah, you could be forgiven for thinking that we should change things. But we're doing all right this season. It's not like we're playing that badly. MJ is going to be out of the side today because he's been pretty poor. We are going to bring in... I think MJ is not even going to play. I think we're going to bring in Igor Campuzano on poor form again. I'm tempted to play Campuzano through that poor form, but I think it's worth giving Igor a run out, particularly on a blue. Asano or Roni, neither of them have been playing that well. Abner and Marcinho both on downward arrows, but we can't really take that team spirit hit. Gremio, they've got an 80 rated attacking midfielder. I think we looked at him, Jean-Pierre or something his name is. Sounds very French. Yeah, Jean-Pierre, he's good. Mix of some slightly poorer players in there. But we can do this. We can do this as we take on the Tricolor, the immortal Tricolor. They've travelled all the way from Porto Alegre, 759 miles. Let's do this. Come on. Got to finish this with a win. Matthews, have you got an Ethernet cable? Yeah, I'm on Ethernet. I think the problem might be... The weird thing is, I did a load of streams for a long time and didn't have any of these problems. I don't know what it is. I am using... It is a 4G router, but that gets me so much better internet than normal broadband where I am. You know, it's sort of like 30, 40 meg downloads and pretty high uploads, often like sort of 15 uploads, but my PS4 just saps all of that out. But the figures I'm getting should be enough. But I think it probably is something to do with it being overworked. Oh, great to have Igor back in the side today. Him and Quidzi, a fond reunion for them. I haven't played him alongside Thiago Maia yet. But here he is. A sight for sore eyes. That's nice. Oh, Robinho. Oh, Robinho. With the left. Oh, I had to take the shot. Skipping away. Robinho wins it back there. Started this game well. Really good touch. Surely fouled there. We'll have the free kick, ref. Thank you. It's a good opportunity here for Robinho. Started strongly. Quidzi over it. But I think Robinho's the man for this. He has got the wicked whip of the West. That's alright, that's alright. That's way too hard straight down the middle. What the fuck was that? Roni, great pressure. It's a good side, Gremio. I can't remember where they are in the league. Oh, Ibanez with another mistake. As soon as I called him my favourite player. Oh, Igor, that's what we missed from him. With him out on the side. Can he slip it into Ziggy now? Oh, it's a good ball. He was the box-to-box player. Campuzano took his role, but not really from Igor doing anything wrong. Roni trying something a bit special there. Doesn't get away with it. It's well worked out the back there from Gremio. The home fans desperate for a win at the moment. I don't know how many games it's been. We lost the last game of the last episode to Santos. I can't remember what the game before that was. Oh! Sneaky effort from distance there. But it's been 3 games now without a win for Ponte Preta. Not the sort of record we're looking for. Abner, did you just do that? Abner, did you just do that? Oh. Bloody hell. Take your fucking time there, Marcinho. That was a stupid ball. Gabriel into Thiago Maia with the space to work with here. Didn't mean to flick that up, but that'll do. Ziggy into Roni. Oh, just no ability there to hold off players. Liam, welcome aboard, mate. How's it going? I'm quite excited about having Igor back in today, and he's made a clever run from this free kick. Can he get to it here? Powering forward. Oh, almost nicks it. Almost nicks it. Thiago Maia finds Quidzi. Now Robinho. Good flick over the top looking for Abner. Just a spin back. Oh, he's done really well. Back to Enrique. Quidzi keeps it moving. I like it. Not a great cross. Unlucky. Played their way out there nicely. It feels like an old comfy sweater having Igor back in this side. You know what you're going to get from him. He's going to win the ball back and he's going to drive forward. He does it very well. That's a lovely ball from Gabriel there. Thiago Maia into Quidzi. Has to cut back. Oh, big challenge there. Huge challenge. Oh, very nearly had that. Jean-Pierre, the danger man. Plays it into Popo. Terrans with Marcinho. Yes, Igor. Back into Quidzi and then gets it again. Igor finds Ziggy. Now Roni. Again, Igor keeps moving. Wanted the ball there into Ziggy. Roni looking for Abner. Oh! Coming in off that left-hand side. Ultimately couldn't do anything with it, but unlucky. Really unlucky. Marcinho over this one. The in-swinger. And he heads away. It's Gabriel, the centre-back. Oh, you need to get that right, mate. You're going to get caught here. You have to win that back. You're going to have to win it back. You have to not let him go. Oh, my God. I get away with it. Robinho's had a pretty good game, actually. Quidzi allowed to turn here. Still Quidzi. Roni. Back down the line into Jimmy Quids. Pulls the low ball back looking for Marison. That's unlucky. Oh, how's he found a way out of that? Playing better football here. Keeps him under a lot of pressure. Senior had to get that right. Oh, early ball. Yes, Igor's been amazing today. Oh, that's really nice. Thiago Maia looking for Rubinho. No. Doesn't have the balance, but he's nicked it. One inside, looking for Ziggy. Quidzi can't get there. With a better side now. You need to make that count. Igor. Standing off him here. Rubinho. Abner back, looking for Rubinho into the box. Ooh, that's fortunate. Ziggy! That is a lovely, lovely finish. Oh, get Ziggy with it. We need the win. And we need this man to score the goals. He's the linchpin of this side. He is the hero in this stadium. And that is a classy finish on his left foot. It's a bit scrappy there. One touch off the post. Thank you very much. Just scores and scores and scores. Just scores. That would be... I mean, who was it who was saying that he wasn't good enough? Oh, Igor. It's the first time he's been made a fool of today, but Thiago Maia is in there. Quidzi into Roni. He steps back into trouble. Whoa, Quidzi! Ah, okay. Yeah, 74 finishing is the new 99 finishing. We found the sweet spot. Quidzi there, committed. I think Igor, I think you might be right, Solo. I think taking Igor out of this side took the heart out of this team. Oh, there you go. Okay, 1-0 at the Majestoso. Better. Yeah, thanks, Phil. Thanks for doubting Ziggy. It always works. Always works. And he scored in the last two games. Stream stayed up for that one though. The internet just about held out. If we can, I don't even want to say it, but if we can get away with only one RIP this stream, that is 50% better than the last one. Doesn't help me though, because I still don't know what the problem is. Quidzy there, takes the hit. You got a nickname for Igor. Igor never had a nickname. Never got one. He's just that dependable. Oh, I see. The nickname could be the sweater. I get it. Yes, don't jinx it. Don't jinx it, you're right. Abner coming short. That's for Gabriel there. Senior looks to whack one. Quidzy with another go. Oh, come on. Bingley wants it short here. Tried some skills. Never works. Thiago Maya covers a lot of ground. It's a good crossfield pass. Now Gabby no goals. Oh, lovely ball just to slip in Rubinho. Considered the pass. Oh, still somehow comes away with it. Abner low ball. Marison's there. Pedro Silva does well. High ball. Thiago Maya battling with Everton. Does really well. Marcinho, lovely ball into Quidzy. Allison, Roney with the effort. Oh, there was a better ball on there into Roney. Oh, he's done really well there. Everton. Oh, has he got away from that? Ibanez does well. Finds Quidzy. Now Thiago Maya. Into Rubinho. He's looked better today. Good running there. Inside to Roney. Oh, it's a very difficult position. I've seen the comments about that wing role. It's worked with Asano though. It's essentially meant to be almost a second striker role, playing a little bit wider but popping up in the centre. It's a tricky one to play, I think. Igor lets that fly over his head. Tehran showing great pace, but Igor gets there. The ultimate club man. He put his body on the line for this side. And he's shown that already in this game. Thiago Maya. Abner early. It's nice. Oh no. Does well. That was a bit silly. Rubinho, stop fucking complaining and get moving. Oh, that's a good ball. Oh, and Tehran's done really well. Marcinho's the wrong side of him here. Tehran's into the box. Marcinho does enough, but Everton's effort is punched into his own net. No! No! Do you want to watch that? Nick J. Roney's been an awful signing. I think I agree, mate. I think I agree with you. I think I agree with you there. I think that's the only change I want to make. And there he is, Mikaka Roney. Surplus to requirements. Luckily he's only alone. Not too bothered. Thiago Maya finds Rubinho. Back out to Abner. Ah, lazy. Enrique is there. Oh, Igor! Yeah, I'll need that back. Thanks. Rubinho does well. Abner again out on this left-hand side. He's losing the ball. Robinho. Come on, mate. That's not worked, has it? Pressure is good. Come on, Eagle. Get up there. Yes, big header. Son is offside. Fuck. Marcinho, I think it might be Arnaldo time. I think I agree. Let's give him a run out. Famous baby attacking mid on a blue. Might just smash one in. We give an Igor a chance today. Might as well give Matthias a chance. Despite everything I said about him in this episode. You never know. He can ping one. We know that much. The famous baby. Bebeto's son. Okay, well, you can't be beaten to that. Robinho, lovely turn. That's a clever ball into Thiago Maia. Maia forward now, does well. Oof, what is that pass? Put it in the air when that was not necessary. Igor jumps for it. Sano, oh, almost very well read. He's done well there. Matthias wins it back. Thiago Maia, good ball into Robinho. Oh, clever pass to find Takuma Asano through on goal here. Takuma Asano, no! That was it. That was the chance. No. What a ball, though, from Robinho. Difficult opportunity, certainly, for Asano. Abner will pick him out here. Robinho. Ah! The defence just closed in on us there. Huge chance there for Asano. Arnaldo steams through. That's a foul, apparently. Asano's finishing has normally been pretty good. It was a difficult opportunity for him there, I have to say. Everton, lovely touch. We need the Everton of our own soon enough. Oh, this doesn't feel good. Everton allowed to turn. Lawan. Fuck off. You can feel that coming. This has got to be the worst episode in this series so far. Arnaldo slipped through to Takuma Asano though. Could there be an instant impact? Instant reply here. Oh, Ziggy. Oh. We've created good chances. That's a good ball through. Oh, it's a good save. That's a good save. Robinho wants it short. Looking for it here. No. Far too easy to read that. Oh, that's a dangerous pass. That's another one. We can't capitalise. Ah, it's going to be full time here in Campinas. 3 minutes of extra time. Oh, no, that's a very good ball. Matthias, good ball as well. Takuma Asano! Oh dear. Oh dear. Look, we were going to have times of struggle and strife this season. Looks like we're hitting those times now. We played better than that this season. We played much better. Oh, he wins it back. It does enough. Oh, should have hit that. Should have fucking hit that. No, that was it. We've created chances. We've created chances, but there we go. There we have it. It's not going to be a walking the league job this season, is it? We're a better side. We're the better side. Created more chances. At home we're going to be gutted. 5.5 for Rony. They're crying out, I think, for Everton Ribeiro. Maybe we need a winger more than we need a new striker. Yuri Alberto could certainly play out there, and he would be finishing those Takuma Asano chances without any problems. But this is a very sad night for Ponte Preta, as we drop 5 points off the top of the table. Still many, many, many games to play this season. But that does not bode well. Well, there we are. Next episode, we're into the transfer window. And we need to get stuff done. This team looks like it needs to improve. Apparently the scouts struggling to find players. I think Everton Ribeiro is the one to bring in. They found Lulul. Pilalul. It's not real. Rubio, also not real. Signed Troy Deeney, yes, that's it. That's the thinking I like. That's much better. Maybe we'll do that. You know that you would have scored us a load of goals. You just know. You know he's gonna be he'd be smashing them in at this level. 75 rated. 41 mil release fee. I can sign him and Everton Ribeiro. Should we do it? Robinho out. Deeney in. Can't do anything else but be an absolute beast. His balance is a bit low, but 91 physical contact. Should do the job. Captaincy and fighting spirit. Deeney time. I think it is. We wanted an Englishman. And is there more exciting an Englishman to bring in than Troy Deeney? I doubt it. Well, there we go. There we have it. What a run of form we're on. Loss, draw, draw, loss. We beat Fluminense. Draw before that. Lost to River Plate. Are we seeing this season slip away from us? Yuri Alberto is obviously the smart option. But Troy Deeney and Everton Ribeiro, two experienced battlers. We're in a slump, a horrible slump. For just 41 million, we can bring him in. I think he would do a job. We can't even offer him much money. We could probably get him for less than we're paying Robinho. Very tempting. We need to come back strong though. I completely agree. Palmeiras needs to be a win. Then we strengthen the side. And then we've got a winnable game against bottom of the table of Vi. And then local rival Sao Paulo. Goiás, they're playing really well. And then that huge Corinthians round of 16 game. Well, join me again on Tuesday as we look to bolster this side. We're probably going to have to let Robinho go. Unless we get a bid in for him. Which I find unlikely. Oh, Mara Jr.'s got some interest. Certainly would consider selling him. Carlos Vinicius. Yeah, okay. So in theory we should give him a chance. I just don't like him. Troy Deeney is not the answer though, is he? But MJ. There's some teams interested. It's tempting. He's been shit. He's been absolutely shit for us. Marcinho. Sano's got some interest. No one's interested in Carlos Vinicius. Enrique. You seem very sure. Carlos Vinicius and Marison up top. Maybe. Maybe we'll try that in the next episode. Anyway, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for dealing with the issues again. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you in a bit.